Boy, as the Trailblazers arrived at the arena, a lot of thought put into those outfits. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. Now a look at the stats for Malcolm Brogdon.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. We've got Sharp, Henderson out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Grant in at the power forward position. And for Brooklyn, Bridges out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Cam Johnson. And it's Claxton in at the 5, roaming the paint. You know, Brent, these two teams are both known for getting their three-point shot away and connecting. So will it be three-point bombs all night long for us?
Oh, yeah. Put on a seatbelt, strap into the cockpit. We're fighting a war exclusively from the three-point line tonight. But for these teams, that's the go-to. So I think it all depends on who can get hot and stay hot.
Now, here's Bridges. Finney-Smith with it. Up top, Claxton. Shot clock at 4, and he sinks the layup.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Brogdon the pass to Ayton. Back to Brogdon. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Brogdon fighting through it all, welcomes the challenge on that possession.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Nets. The tray. Portland grabs the miss. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
The fans certainly got their money's worth in that game. Boy, was that a battle, and it turned out to be a real gritty win for them.
Man, they had to scrape and claw just to get themselves back into the game and into overtime, but they really kept their composure in the extra 5 minutes, and it paid off for the win.
Here's Schroeder following the basket by Jeremy Grant. Now Schroeder, he gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from deep. Excellent defense there from Henderson. For the Nets, they come into this one following a loss to the Thunder. Grant, that's good.
And Grant doing a great job. Just bounced off the contact there and then finished off the shot.
For Brooklyn, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Claxton the pass to Johnson. And then Johnson with the jam.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
For Portland, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. Pass to Ayton. And here is Brogdon. Back to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Pretty good awareness there from Malcolm Brogdon, capable of spotting the open teammate on that side of the ball.
And Brent, we know one guy who would have been valuable in any era, DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, with that size, he got that old school draw back to the post, physical center type of physique, but he works mostly on the block and doesn't create a lot down there. Each year he's trying to add a little bit more to his repertoire.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Pass to Bridges. Shoots over Brogdon. Bridges misses. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Driving in. Sharp. That's good.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Nets trail by 6. And there's the pass to Claxton. Tipped away. Stolen by Brogdon. Henderson outside. Inside, Grant. Misses the layup.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Bridges kicks it over to Schroeder. Here's Claxton. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. The offensive rebound over to the left wing. And Finney Smith gets it to go.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
And here is Brogdon. Pass to Ayton. Henderson outside. Now here's Brogdon. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
Johnson, the pass to Finney Smith. And another turnover here by Brooklyn.
And taking a look now at the stats for Johnson. How last month turned out for him, he's right around 13 points a night, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And very few players in the league can go out and produce like he has. Just a great stretch for him.
He keeps playing like this, and you know in arenas, especially at home, when the star player is playing this well, those MVP chants come raining down.
Now here's Henderson after Malcolm Brogdon's miss. Henderson kicks to Grant. Releases from 15. Portland no good that time either. Nets trail by 3. Now here's Schroeder. 9-point game his last outing. Down low. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And trust me, Dennis Schroeder would love to score the basketball, but his ability to set up his teammates is also effective.
The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Brogdon outside. Now the dish to Ayton. Three-pointer. The shot by Brogdon, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. And it's Schroeder in the corner. Bridges outside. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Bridges has got 5.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers. And a moment here to see the standings for the Eastern Conference. And you know, guys, some interesting stories have unfolded here as we move through the middle of the season. Taking a look at Brooklyn, they've managed to crawl down to the 9th best record in the conference.
Yeah, I think for the Nets, they've had an interesting season for sure. They're competitive, they're feisty, but they're not a team that's going to dominate for long stretches.
I just think if you're on the other side, how much are you looking at that team and saying, we're scared of them? So not a lot of fear from the opposition and what they're bringing to the table. They're good, they compete, but do they have that extra gear? I'm not sure.
Now here's Henderson. Hasn't made one yet. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul. Henderson against Schroeder. It's stolen by Schroeder.
Well, the instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Trailblazers trail by 4. Henderson with it. 20 points for him last game against Dallas.
And guys, what impressed me most was his passing. He constantly looked for the open man and found guys in great spots.
And that one's good, Ayton.
DeAndre Ayton happy to shoot at that range. Nice stroke.
Pass to Claxton. Five on the clock. Passes to Finney-Smith. Johnson for three. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Bridges with the steal. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nets.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
We're approaching the trade deadline, GA. How do teams decide if they're a buyer?
It comes down to goals and really your timeline. So some teams make deals to try to push them over the top this season. Others might find a player they love and trade for him with the future in mind.
Now here's Schroeder. Driving the lane. And GA, this Nets team, kind of slim on the interior, don't you think? How can they be most effective?
Well, you've got to press that advantage as far as quickness and get out and run and challenge opposing bigs to cover you in space.
Shoot two.
That's good from Schroeder.
The potential Schroeder has is pretty exciting. Such a lightning quick point guard.
Schroeder hits them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Ayton a screen on Bridges. Brogdon the pass to Ayton. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Lobbed up there for Johnson. Stolen by Brogdon. Here's Henderson. That's tipped. Brooklyn shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
Looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Find the lane. One shot.
And that one falls for Bridges.
Bridges is shooting a high percentage, and the game really does come naturally to him.
The Nets making a switch here. Thomas is checked in. Portland also making some changes. Williams comes in for Ayton. And it's Simons in for Malcolm Brogdon. Thomas passes to Schroeder. He kicks it to Johnson. There's the pass to Finney-Smith. Shot clock at 6. The Nets working the ball around now. No good on the triple. Trailblazers trail by 5. Grant finds Williams. Here's Sharp. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Sharp's got 5 now.
The three-pointers really haven't been a problem for Sharp since he's entered the NBA. Percentage is looking solid.
And Schroeder's got the ball here for Brooklyn. Pass to Thomas. Shoots over Simons. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. The Trailblazers have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. And it's Grant in the corner. It's deflected, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. So for the Nets, Simmons comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Lonnie Walker in for Dennis Schroeder. Portland also making some changes. Walker's checked in for Jeremy Grant. And Delano Banton's subbed in for Scoot Henderson. Goes up off the inbound. And it's Sharp missing. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Simons against Thomas. Now here's Simons. Not a lot of room. And it's Sharp missing. For Brooklyn, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Simmons passes to Claxton. And the layup's good off the glass. Claxton's got his second bucket.
Well, we know Simmons can do this. At 6'11", I don't know that anyone in the league has his vision.
Now Simons. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. It's hauled in by Thomas. Brooklyn leading by 4. And he drives in from in close. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
For Brooklyn, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Shoot 2.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Thomas.
And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
Trailblazers trail by 6. Here's Simons. Scoreless thus far. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And Walker kicks to Simmons. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And here's a guy who loves playing inside. Simmons can play some bully ball down low.
Simons against Thomas. Simons, the pass to Williams.
And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
It's his first trip to the line.
And did he lay an egg at the stripe in their previous game? Couldn't get anything to drop. Man, they are just living at the line.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Trendon Watford comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Bridges in for Cameron Johnson. And Portland with a change here, too. Ogden's checked in. Here's Banton. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Brogdon outside. You know, Greg, the way Malcolm Brogdon is used in the catch-and-shoot game, it makes that offense very difficult to stop.
Well, he's a high percentage shooter, doesn't go through many ups and downs, and when he doesn't have the look he wants, he's willing to get off the ball.
That free throw, no good.
And he's the glue that holds this team together. Brogdon's calm demeanor and lead by example approach is so valuable to this squad.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. And here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that have really been controlling the boards during the past month. The Trailblazers third.
I mean, they've taken their rebounding to another level, getting physical and playing with a ton of energy.
And it's Williams with the ball for Portland. Trailing here by 8. Pass to Simons. Brogdon with a screen for Simons. To the paint. Here's Williams. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Simons has a great change of pace when he comes off of those screens, so it might not look like he's going fast, but he might take an extra step. And guys just can't keep up with that.
Here's Simmons following the basket by Robert Williams. Here's Bridges. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Trailblazers trail by 8. Simons, the pass to Brogdon. Back to Simons. Off on the layup.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game. And that one falls for Bridges.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Nets leading by 9. Thomas dishes to Simmons. Outside Thomas. Now, here's Bridges. Tight defense on him. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Bridges really likes to get to the interior and earn himself some opportunities from the charity stripe.
Both free throws good from Bridges. There's 38 seconds left here in the first quarter. Walker against Brogdon. To the left wing. Bridges with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. And Walker gets it to go on the assist from Bridges. And the Nets lead by 13.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Simons against Thomas. And here is Simons. Still yet to score. To stop the run. Nice jump shot. Good.
And Simons doing a good job operating and getting to his spot in the mid-range.
Mikal Bridges has been the guy making things happen for the Nets. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Back to the action in just a minute. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Nets enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Trailblazers trail by 11. Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. They've got Robert Williams. Brogdon out there with Anthony Simons. Then it's Walker, and it's Banton in at the 3 spot. Buries it from 3-point range. Banton's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Trailblazers. Thomas kicks to Walker. To the inside. Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And Bridges playing with extreme confidence is on fire right now.
Portland has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Simons finds Brogdon. Here's Williams. Williams a screen on Thomas. Back to Williams. 6 on the shot clock.
Great decision by Simons. He's got the reputation of a score-first guard. He can dish it.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Simmons passes to Watford. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Trailblazers trail by 8. Simons with the ball. He's picked up by Walker. The shot by Brogdon, no good. And we see players sometimes, Greg, after a change of venue, they change teams, suddenly taking the next step. What can key that leap?
Kevin, it's not all just opportunity and fit. I think there can be a mental component as well. A fresh start can give you a blank canvas to try new things.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Their next game is in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Brogdon the pass to Simons. Brogdon a screen on Thomas. Passes it to Banton. And it's off from three-point range. Nets leading by 9. Here's Bridges driving to the basket. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Outside Williams. Back to Brogdon. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Brogdon's got 5 points so far.
Brogdon going up with a purpose now here on the interior.
The Nets have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Nets have been forced to pivot from their star-crossed super team era. The what-ifs are fading into the rearview mirror. Now it's people like Mikal Bridges that are going to form the next new era. And rest assured, this team has dug its way out of far worse. With the draft assets and two-way talent on their roster, their aim is to remain competitive. Kevin?
I think they are. David, thank you for the report. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And the pass to Thomas. Pass to Bridges. The rebound by Brogdon. Trailblazers trail by 7. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Nicholas Claxton.
He's really made that a focus of his game these past few years, and it's paid big-time dividends for him. He's become a much better rebounder, and it's increased his value as a player by leaps and bounds.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Brooklyn. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Walker. And then for the Trailblazers, Jeremy Grant comes in for Delano Banton. And Henderson subbed in for Anfernee Simons. And he knocks down the first one. And so Walker nails both of them. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Schroeder against Henderson. Outside for Simmons. The Nets working the ball around now. Finney-Smith can't get it to go.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
At the beginning of his career, Grant was more of a role-playing forward. Those days, though, are long gone.
No question, he just about tripled his shot attempts per game. leading to more and more points, has even developed that three ball to become a multi-level scorer.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Outside Thomas. Pass to Bridges. Over Grant. That one wide left. Here's the Trailblazers with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Brogdon scanning the floor. The 10-footer. Thomas grabs the rebound. Nets leading by 3. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That's foul number 2 for him.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. Henderson against Schroeder. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Outside Thomas. Back to Finney-Smith. The pass to Schroeder. Here's Finney-Smith. Just 4 to shoot. Bridges with it. There's the 3. It's not going to go for him.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range. Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Now, here's Grant. He had 10 points in the win against Dallas.
His passing, another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
Now here's Williams. Henderson with it. On the wing, Walker. Over Finney-Smith. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Claxton, it's good. Claxton's got 6 points.
People talk about 3-and-D with Bridges, but he can pass it too.
And Brogdon has got the ball here for Portland. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. It'll be just the 5th of this long 7-game road trip. Outside, Walker takes a 3. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 3 assists now in this one. Brooklyn leading by 4. Thomas passes to Schroeder. Claxton no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players react. You just, oh man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
And let's go now to the rookie watch. For the past month, these have been the most productive NBA rookie scores. Second, Scoot Henderson.
And those numbers have started to set him apart offensively from most of the other rookies in the league.
And the first one drops. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Bridges. Ayton, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Sharp comes in for Walker. Brogdon hits them both.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Henderson against Schroeder. Johnson with a screen on Henderson. Johnson outside. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists in the game. Trailblazers trail by 5. To the middle. A steal. Schroeder looking around. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Schroeder's got 6 points.
Schroeder can be very persistent when he drives to the hole, which is why the D decided to let him pull up for that shot.
Ayton sets the pick for Henderson. Kicks it out to Grant. A three-pointer is right on target. He has 7.
Have to get out on him. He'll burn you from there repeatedly.
Schroeder against Henderson. Schroeder passes to Johnson. Picked by Finney-Smith. Low block shot on the way. And it's Portland with the rebound. Now Brogdon. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
Well, the thing he did most was fluster the defense. I really liked how he showed no fear and constantly attacked the lane and drew contact, which in turn got him the free throws.
And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Simons is checked in. And the Nets with possession here. 4-point game. Here's Schroeder. 6 points for him. Johnson outside. Pass to Thomas. Lets the three fly. No good that time. Trailblazers trail by 4. And it's Simons off the drive. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Johnson finds Finney-Smith. Left side Thomas. Johnson, the pass to Schroeder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. This one for 3, and the 3 ball is good. And the Nets lead by 7.
And Schroeder just one of those guys with his speed extremely difficult to guard. He gets the screen, uses the quickness, advantage Dennis Schroeder.
Now here's Simon. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
And the Nets decide to take their first timeout here. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
Lonnie Walker, he's checked in for the Nets.
A moment to check out DeAndre Ayton here. He's been dominant over the last month. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And as you said, one of the league's top 3 rebounders. He has an instinct for how the shot's going to come off that rim. That's special. And the want-to corral it. Walker is screen on Grant. Finney-Smith can't get it to go.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
It's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Sharp.
Plenty of flashiness to his game as Sharp can tie you up with his handle.
Here's Walker. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Pass to Schroeder. He takes it in. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Passes it to Grant. In transition, here come the Nets. And it's Walker that time on the assist by Johnson. Walker's got his 2nd basket.
And you love the selfless attitude right there from Johnson. Nice feed to the open man.
Trailblazers trail by 5. Anderson looking it over. The pass to Simons. Inside, here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
and credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
.136 left now here in the second. Simons with the screen for Henderson. Can't connect from short range. Brooklyn leading by 5. Up top, Walker. Covered by Simons. Walker dishes to Schroeder. Claxton the pass to Finney-Smith. And here is Johnson. 6 to shoot. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Here's Schroeder. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Now, here's Simons. Kicks it to Ayton. Stolen by Walker. And it's Johnson penetrating over Sharp. Johnson can't hit.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
And they recover it. Grant. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, Grant showing some toughness on that play. He welcomes the contact. He's so athletic, goes right through it that time.
The Trailblazers have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The free throw drops for Grant.
The evolution of Grant has been something to watch. His offense has really grown by leaps and bounds and has become more consistent.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Bridges checks in. Brogdon, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And Grant drops them both. We've got 28 seconds left in the first half. Johnson with a screen on Henderson. It's Schroeder with the drive. Can't cash in from close range.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
That free throw good from Brogdon. Brogdon hits them both. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Picked by Finney-Smith. Schroeder passes to Finney-Smith. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Finney-Smith's got 6 points.
And that's why Schroeder has a spot in the rotation. Coach recognizes his passing ability. He sets up his teammates well.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Nets out in front. They lead by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
With All-Star Weekend around the corner, let's see who's looking to bring down the rims at the dunk contest this year.
I always love talking about this contest, Ernie. To be honest, I'm bummed they never asked me to participate.
Well, maybe it's just because they seen you tear down a couple of baskets instead of just dunking it. You've already done enough rim damage.
All right, let's get right into the story of the first half, and it's been the play of Mikal Bridges.
He's been looking for a shot early on, going right at the defenders and keeping them on their heels.
With the way he's played, it makes sense they'd want to keep looking for him, and I'm guessing that's the plan. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Johnson, and it's Finney Smith in at the 4. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Now here's Ayton. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. 9 points in the game so far.
Ayton very much used to the defense collapsing and having some bodies around him, but just brushes them off.
Bridges, no one around him. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 5 assists in the game. Trailblazers trail by 4. It's Brogdon on the wing. Defended by Bridges. And it's Ayton missing.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Finney Smith can't get it to go.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Sharp, the pass to Ayton. Here's Henderson, drives to the hoop, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Mikal Bridges picks one up. Scoot Henderson became the youngest G League player ever in 2021. Greggy was only 17 then.
And Kevin really speaks to his abilities that he was ready for that near NBA level of competition at such an early age.
First one falls for him.
In a league of the best athletes in the world, Scoot Henderson stands out. He can just levitate in the air, blow by defenders. Scoot putting on a show.
Good on both. And here's Schroeder. He's got 11. Pass to Finney Smith. The 3. Portland grabs the miss. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. To the right side. For the lead. Portland again missing. The Nets with the lead. Bridges passes to Finney Smith. That shot no good. Good D by Brogdon.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Back to Henderson. Clock at 6. Down low for the tie. And it's Ayton missing. Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Back to Johnson.
I like that Johnson keeps his intensity. He doesn't let the foul stop him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And they have really leaned on his free throw shooting at times this season. He's been there for them, too, with 88% from the line.
That free throw, no good.
You know, Cam Johnson's such a deadly three-point shooter. If he's able to get to the line, it could make him an elite scorer.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Brogdon. He's got 11. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Scoot Henderson has prepared himself for the pressures of the NBA. He meditates. He reads books on self-improvement. And he said, I'm pretty sure you can lose yourself making a lot of money. You've got to be mentally sound. There's going to be downsides of being this young and successful. But I don't like failure, so I just try to minimize that. Kevin?
Wise words, David. Wise words. Thank you. Here's Henderson. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. It's Brogdon on the wing. Schroeder against Henderson. 6 on the shot clock. It's blocked.
Well, these blocks by Schroeder has got to get his teammates going. They're more rare than they are commonplace, but Schroeder getting in there with good hands.
And the shot goes in. Now it's a 7-point Brooklyn lead. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Henderson passes to Ayton. Here's Sharp. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Nets leading by 7. Now here's Schroeder. He's got 11. Pass to Claxton. Here's Finney-Smith. He's covered by Grant. Ball's knocked loose, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. And the upcoming schedule for Brooklyn. On Thursday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Monday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat.
And for the matchup with the Lakers, it's a chance for them to come out and knock off the top dog in the league. A win there could be a big step forward for this team.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Well, a chance to check out Mikal Bridges here. Over the last month, he has been spectacular, averaging about 27 points per, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
But he attracts serious attention from the defense, and that really does open up the backside for a lot of his teammates to take full advantage.
And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. To the paint. Here's Ayton. Outside to Brogdon. Henderson for 3. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
And with this chance, let's quickly go to our rookie leaderboard and find out who the top assist men are among the first-year players. Scoot Henderson's on top.
He's just ahead of his years as far as vision and recognition on the offensive end. A talented playmaker. He is only going to get better.
First free throw is good. Both shots good from the strike. GA, is it me, or does it feel like we've had more parity in the league the last few seasons?
Well, Kevin, the playoffs have been pretty hard to predict lately. I will give you that. There's been only one repeat champion in the past decade. It's a competitive league.
Kept both his balance and focus on the rim. Grant unfazed.
Here's Schroeder, 13 points in the game. Pass to Claxton. Sinks that one from the post. Claxton's got 4 this quarter. Trailblazers trail by 9. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Ayton a screen on Bridges. Ogden the pass to Ayton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
Unable to simply overwhelm people the way he did in college just because of his size. Ayton has done a much better job just staying patient. Great pump fake there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And Ayton has done such a good job of staying focused and really staying in his lane to make the contributions that he does.
Cameron Thomas, he's checked in for Bridges. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Schroeder against Henderson. Schroeder passes to Thomas. 5 to shoot to the inside. Kicks it out to Johnson. A 3-ball. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Down low. Here's Brogdon. That one's not going to go. Great D that time from Thomas. Schroeder dishes to Thomas. Back to Schroeder. Lets it go from deep. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Trailblazers trail by 8. Here's Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And Sharp is the kind of guy who gets up there in a hurry. That elevator, that's got some extra juice.
Schroeder against Henderson. Johnson outside. Fires from way outside. Portland grabs the miss.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Beyond the arc. Count that one, and the Nets' lead has been cut down to just 3 in the basket from Sharp.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Schroeder kicks to Thomas. On the wing, Johnson. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Simons, he's checked in for Portland. Schroeder passes to Finney-Smith. Now, here's Johnson. And again, it's the Nets missing.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
The pass to Sharp. Henderson outside. It's stolen by Schroeder. Pass to Finney-Smith. And Thomas has it in the corner. Misses, and the dry spell continues. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for Portland. They trail by 3. Ayton wide open. Again, the Trailblazers score.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Timeout called, the Nets. Robert Williams, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. The Nets with the lead. Schroeder with the ball. Here's Finney-Smith. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Finney-Smith's got 9 points.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Portland has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. A nice shot by Simons.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Net shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Henderson against Schroeder for the tie. Henderson attacking. Rebound, Brooklyn. Claxton's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Greg, here we are watching Claxton. Who does he remind you of?
You know, Kevin, defensively, he looks a lot like AD out there. Similar builds. And Claxton can also handle the ball a little bit. Just want to see if this guy can develop an ability to play facing up to the basket.
Here is Williams after the made shot from Dennis Schroeder. And the slam dunk by Simons.
The guard rising up. Simons with some thunder of his own.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. The lead is 2. Now Schroeder, he's got 15. Johnson can't get it to go.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Here's Henderson. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Back to Thomas. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. He has 6.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Here's Henderson. Grant outside. Simons on the wing. Out to Henderson. Grant outside. Shot clock at 6. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Schroeder against Simons. 9 feet out, and Grant sends it back.
Well, Grant's got some verts. I mean, it's all out there, especially effective on getting to the shooters and making an impact. Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment, goes straight to the rim.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Brooklyn.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace, and that's produced some easy scores.
And Grant no good on that. The Nets shooting at 46%, making some buckets. On the wing, Walker. And the Nets, another 3.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
1:22 left to play in the third. Pass to Simons. Back to Brogdon. Brogdon a screen on Thomas. Here's Simons. The shot that time, not on target. Walker with some nice D. Williams gets the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And Walker kicks to Thomas. Here's the screen. Passes it to Watford with his first shot attempt. And here's Brogdon from the arc. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got 5 rebounds tonight.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
.24 seconds left to play in the third. It's Thomas outside. Portland grabs the miss. Grant's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul goes against Portland. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Thomas. Simons surveying the D. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Nets lead by 1. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. And on the floor for Portland here in the 4th, Williams is out there with Walker. Then it's Anthony Simons. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Banton in at the 3, the small forward. And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. Shot's good by Walker.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Brooklyn trailing. Now the pass to Watford. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 5 assists in the game.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Now take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Williams has a screen for Brogdon. Fires at the elbow. Walker with some nice D.
Well, he's using the force, but in the worst way possible right now. He just needs to dial it back and look to work the ball around the floor to his teammates.
Pass to Simmons. On the paint, off the left rim and out. The Trailblazers shooting here about 46% for the game. Thomas against Simons. Over Thomas. And it's Simons missing.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Stolen by Brogdon. Walker with it. Now guarded by Simmons. Here's Banton. Bridges with some nice defense. Outside Thomas. Stolen by Walker. Brogdon right side. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. The layup off target. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Gotta love the extra effort from Bridges to make sure that break ended with a score.
Now a timeout called by Portland. And Brooklyn making a change here. Claxton's checked in. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Ayton's checked in. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Guys, over the break, Chauncey Billups had some advice for his team. They said, let's lock in, keep our focus. We need everyone down the stretch. Now, his players looked engaged, so I think the message got across. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Trailblazers trail by 3. Pass to Williams. Here's Simons. Passes it to Banton. Buries the long-range jumper.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
Well, you concern yourself with the other guys who you think are going to damage you, and he stepped up and delivered that huge three-point shot.
Now here's Simmons. Looking for Bridges. He gets it there. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Powerful finish by Bridges, showing off his agility.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And here is Simons. Oh, what a jam! Simons!
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Simmons. Pick by Bridges. And Simmons kicks to Bridges. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Bridges has got 28 points for the game.
Mikel really showing a nice confidence in that shot right there as his shooting percentages are trending up.
Simons against Thomas. Brogdon outside. Shot clock at 5. Over Walker. The shot by Brogdon, no good. Brooklyn leading by 3. Unloads from 9. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Nets, Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Ben Simmons. Johnson comes in for Lonnie Walker. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Cameron Thomas. Now here's Simons. The shot by Brogdon wide open. No good on the 3.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Here's Claxton. Back to Schroeder for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. And the Nets lead by 6.
Well, not known as an outside Schroeder, he's definitely working on his three-point accuracy.
Portland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Bridges against Brogdon. Lets it go with the 3. Sinks the triple.
And the fourth quarter just has not been kind. Only 1 bucket in 5 attempts.
Schroeder against Simons. To the middle. Here's Bridges. And the rejection by Ayton.
So he has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. A different look now for Portland. Grant comes in for Williams. And Scoot Henderson subbed in for Anfernee Simons. No good on the second free throw.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
And that one falls for Bridges. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Sharp's checked in. Brooklyn leading by 3. Schroeder passes to Claxton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And that one falls for Claxton. Robert Williams is checked in for the Trailblazers. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Even with one miss, he stretched this out to a 2-possession game.
Henderson against Schroeder. Outside Williams. Here's Grant. Good. And the nice assist for Williams. Williams has got 5 assists in the game. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Claxton with it. Bridges dishes to Schroeder. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Trailblazers trail by 4. Brogdon the pass to Sharp. At the top of the key, Williams. In the corner, it's Brogdon. 6 to shoot. It's Brogdon on the wing. Off target from outside.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
It's good on the putback. And it's a 6-point Nets lead.
Yeah, and how about the stick-to-itiveness on that possession? Stayed with it, didn't give up until the ball was in the basket.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
Andre Ayton's checked in for Williams. Nets leading by 6. Johnson with a screen on Henderson. Schroeder against Henderson. Schroeder dishes to Bridges. Right at the free throw line. And good that time. Bridges has got 14 points now in the second half.
Well, if the defense is going to give Bridges a lot of looks like this, he's got to continue to knock him down.
Portland's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Henderson kicks to Ayton. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And Henderson gets it to go on the assist by Ayton. Here's Schroeder. The pass to Claxton. Inside, and another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
The big guy going up and trying to rip that rim off.
Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Finney-Smith. There's the lob to Bridges. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Now Henderson. Pass to Ayton. Passes to Brogdon. Feeds to Henderson. It's stolen by Schroeder. Wide open look. And they get it back. Johnson kicks to Finney-Smith. Claxton with it. Ayton's there. Here's Bridges. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Bridges has got 35. Trailblazers trail by 8. Brogdon outside. Plays it up and banks it in. Brogdon's got 5 points in the quarter.
And they've had him bottled up here in the fourth. Just 2 of 7 from the field.
Here's Schroeder. Here's the pass to Claxton. Kicks it out to Johnson. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. And the Nets lead by 9.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Trailblazers trail by 9. And here's Henderson. Here's Brogdon. That one rolling around and rims out.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And scoring in a variety of ways so far in this game.
And it's Henderson with the ball for the Trailblazers. Pass to Ayton. To the paint. Here's Sharp. Banked in off the glass.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Brooklyn leading by 9. 1:58 left in the game. Pass to Bridges. And it's Portland with the rebound. Brogdon outside. And it's denied. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. Here's Brogdon off the inbound. Yep, that one goes. 18 points for Malcolm Brogdon. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Schroeder against Henderson. Bridges drops in the layup for 2. Bridges has got 37.
just so efficient right now on offense. Bridges picking up his spots and recognizing when to strike.
Trailblazers trail by 9. Ayton a screen on Schroeder. Henderson passes to Ayton. And here's Sharp. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Hands it from downtown. Grant's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Well, Grant knows his role and willing to take over during key parts of the game. As long as he stays within himself, he can make those kind of contributions.
Now, here's Bridges. They get it again. Claxton. Some solid defense from Ayton.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Bridges against Brogdon. It drops. And now they trail by just 4.
How about a pivotal hoop from DeAndre Ayton?
And they go to the intentional foul. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Bridges dishes to Schroeder. And now they decide to foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Job well done at the line on that possession. They'll make things a little easier on themselves if they can convert those.
Pass to Ayton. Now here's Henderson to the inside. It's in!
And how about that? Ayton stepping up, wanting the pressure.
And the Nets with possession here. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They trail by 6. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seconds left to play in the final quarter. Grant for 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Henderson passes to Sharp. That 3 off the mark. Schroeder with the ball. So it's the Nets picking up the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Dennis Schroeder.